I had some friends in town visiting from New Orleans. And look, Seth was playing with him. They were putting stuff on my ceiling and using a broom to try to get it down. This is not the only thing they did, but they were having fun. So this is them dressing up to go to American Dream. They went to the water park. We had a fun-filled weekend. We did a lot of stuff. And my homegirl, Ambrosia, Denim's mom, she held it down because she stayed with them for like 10 hours on Friday. And then we went to the city on Saturday to 42nd Street. They rode the ferry, saw the Statue of Liberty, rode the train. And it was hectic. They are very not used to how fast things are in Manhattan, but the boys had a good time. We went to Dave & Buster's. I almost forgot about that. We went to Dave & Buster's as well. Then we also went to Slumu. I think that's how you say it. Slumu Institute, the slime place where they drove us even more crazy. But what I can say, if you go to their website for $48, you definitely get a lot with that experience. Everything except the slime drop. You get to feel and smell all different types of slime. You're also able to go into like this dancing room. Then you're also able to create your own slime, which is all included in that price, which I feel like is amazing. We met some people from Philly. They went to Starbucks. We did a whole bunch of stuff. It was an exciting time. I would most definitely say we do have a very beautiful city. I always say I'm not the typical New Yorker. I don't like to be in the city every day and hustling and bustling. But, a lot of people from all over the world put New York and the United States on such a high pedestal. And it is a beautiful city, but I do love to see the world as well. So being from here, I guess we kind of take it for granted, what we have right in our backyard, even though I live in Staten Island. But just looking at our train system, I traveled to China a couple of times, so their train system is very advanced as well. But my friends from New Orleans, they don't have a subway system. So just little luxuries like that, you tend to forget how amazing your city can be. But we had an amazing time. The kids had a lot of fun. We went so many different places. I'm gonna speed up some of the videos in between because we have so much footage of different activities that we were doing, but it was really a great time. So now this is day 3. We made it to Nickelodeon Universe, located at American Dream Mall, and this mall is huge. I am not a huge mall fan. I do anything to stay out of the mall, but we had a lot of fun. That's my friend's daughter, Maya. She came with us and she was screaming on the roller coasters, but we had a good time. It was a lot of fun, although a lot of the rides were broken, which we plan on complaining, which I don't normally do, but we honestly couldn't do much because a lot of the rides were down or getting fixed or whatever the case was, and it wasn't anything for us to kind of like, oh, okay, we could be reimbursed. You could come back another day when the rides are better. It wasn't any of that compensation, so we have to figure that out. So we end up deciding that we are going to go to Hibachi. We ended up at Benihana's, and look, the amount of tolls we had to pay. And we were in New Jersey. Can you imagine that? We're in New Jersey, and we went through like 89 different tolls. Easy Pass, I want to know if you guys are making more money than Amazon, because the amount of tolls we had to pay to just go 30 minutes was ridiculous. And if that happens by the hundreds of cars that travel through, listen, they're getting some money. But anywho, we had a good time. I ordered steak and lobster, my favorite from here, with fried vegetable rice. My son just thinks he just has a ATM on him, so he orders noodles and rice and milkshakes and this and that. But you know what? We always talk about, as parents, how hard we work to make sure our kids are great. So when we go to places like this, I don't want to put limitations on him, but I want him to know that everyone doesn't live the way that you do. Everybody does not have options the way you do. But I work very hard to give him those options. So although I need to continue to let him know that, this is a luxury, even though it shouldn't be. You know, you should be able to work hard and get what you want, but it doesn't always happen that way. But we enjoyed ourselves, you know. We had a lot of food. This is me and my homegirl, Ashley. I'm looking crazy at the table. The kids were hanging out, playing Happy Birthday Denim. You know, I never had anybody come stay at my new home. So these were our first out-of-town guests, and we had a lot of fun. But the funny fact about all of them, they're all only children. So besides Maya, she's a little bit older. She knows how to share and things like that. Seth and Denim had to learn how to share and be in each other's space for so many hours. But our chef's name was Eli. Eli, the chef. He did a great job. We had a lot of fun, which normally we do not see an African-American chef at Benihana's. Anytime that I've been, I've always had an Asian chef, which is nothing wrong with that. But it was good seeing our people in different spaces. We sang happy birthday to Denim, and, you know, we went about our way. And that wasn't the end of the trip, because then we ended up going bowling. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thanks for watching.